World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Nigeria's Drug Enforcement Agency is calling on lawmakers to impose stricter penalties, including life sentences and death penalty for those violating the country's drug and health laws. This follows a major crackdown by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, or NAFDAC, which recently raided several establishments selling counterfeit medicines and illegal pharmaceutical drugs in the commercial capital Lagos and the southwestern states of Anambra and Abia. NAFDAC Chief Mojisola Adieye described the operation as the largest yet in the fight against fake medicine. Authorities seized large quantities of counterfeit and improperly stored vaccines, prescription drugs, donated antiretroviral medications, expired condoms, banned opioids, and oxytocin injections. She stressed that beyond the illegality of these activities, the products were stored without proper temperature control, posing significant health risks. Nigeria has struggled for years with counterfeit drugs, particularly anti-malaria medications, painkillers, and antibiotics, which are often sold in informal markets without prescriptions. Following the recent seizures, Adieye has urged lawmakers to expedite the amendment of existing laws, enforcing harsher penalties to deter the trade of fake medicine. In our news, United States President Donald Trump has declined to comment on whether the U.S. would allow China to take control of Taiwan by force. During a press briefing, Trump refused to answer a reporter's question about his stance on preventing Beijing from forcefully seizing the self-governed island during his presidency. He stated that he would not discuss the matter, saying he did not want to put himself in that position. Despite imposing tariffs on China's goods, Trump emphasized his intention to maintain good relations with Beijing. For years, China has claimed Taiwan as part of its territory and has not ruled out the use of force to assert control. On the other hand, Taiwan has consistently reiterated its independence and commitment to defending its democratic system. Although the United States does not have formal diplomatic ties with Taiwan, it remains the island's key international supporter and a major supplier of military equipment. And for Philippine Embassy and Consular news, Philippine Ambassador to Malaysia Maria Angela Ponce welcomed representatives from the Center for Humanitarian Dialogue, or CHD, in a courtesy call on February 21, 2025. The CHD delegation was led by Mr. Alexander Douglas, Deputy Regional Director for Asia Pacific, alongside Mr. Leon Owi, Project Lead, and Ms. Andrea Bernarte, Project Officer. According to the embassy, the CHD briefed the embassy on its initiatives and programs, including on the South China Sea, Myanmar, and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARM. The Center for Humanitarian Dialogue is a non-profit organization focused on conflict prevention, mediation, and peace building worldwide. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Win Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.